Hey, good morning, everybody. I want to talk to you a little bit about your final write up here that's due on the 27th of November. Number one, if you're having problems getting some work done with your teammates, email me immediately. Let me know. I'll address it. Number two, it's probably best to set a timeline on what you want to accomplish and put some deadlines in there. I mean, right now it's the 13th. You guys have a couple weeks here yet to get it done, but you definitely want to start getting to that point where you put some drop dead dates in and edit it. Now, how am I going to be grading this guy? He's not worth a lot of points, but I'm going to look at it like it's a final because it's really a final of what we went through step by step over the semester. I put a lot of time and a lot of effort into trying to coach you. A lot of rework from some people, and that's cool. I don't mind doing that. But this final edition shouldn't have the real basic mistakes in there. You've got to be able to write well in terms of business speak, talking to the data. All right, so develop your tables, develop your charts, do all that stuff first, then write about it. Okay, don't try to write about it and then do that later. All right, don't cut and paste somebody else's charts and tables in. Not now. Don't borrow them. Make your own. Okay? So on this final product, I don't want to see something somebody else did. Okay? Anything that's in there is yours. Fair? Okay? Make sure that you're doing a good job through the case document. That's the 10 to 15 page document. Speaking, to those particular products, because it's important that you're showing the reader where to go to look at that in a visual sense. Now, that being said, don't do that in the executive summary. Don't reference chart 1, figure 1, chart 2, figure 2. Don't do that. How you hand this in is the executive summary laid on top of your case. So what happens is I can quickly flash through that executive summary and know everything about what's in that case except those graphic pieces. Okay, now here's why. I'm going to go through and look at it, look for compelling things. I'm going to stop the meeting we're in and I'm going to say, look at this. Under Armour or Ford grew 3 years substantially through here, but they had poor return earnings. And I'm going to flip through your table or your chart and I'm going to show the people in the room that graphic. That's how I do it. And that's how most executives will do that. So they first want to look through that executive summary so that they can find those compelling things. And I've taught you through the semester how to write those, how to write them well, so that they're in order. Don't, in this final piece, say years 13 through 15 grew 2.5%. I wouldn't do that. 13 was this, 14 was that, 15 was that. That's the best way to do this. Okay? It's just as much work the other way as it is this way. So write it out, nice in order. Boom, 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 boom. Okay? Now, where we came up weak a lot in the executive summaries that you turned in was creating a case in your market study that said the market situation, here's your players, here's what they're doing. Now, you got that part right, but where you fell short was saying, here's the weaknesses. Boom, 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 boom. Here's some opportunities for us, okay? Our company that we're analyzing. Okay? You follow me? Weaknesses of competitors and us, okay? Opportunities for us. All right? Now, that guy, he's like this thick, okay? In real life, he's about this thick. Your recommendations, that thick, okay? What you may not be covering in detail in that market summary, you're going to cover more detail in your recommendations. All right? Some of you will take this information and run with it really well. Some of you are going to be confused. If you're confused, email me or call me, okay? But essentially, the first half of that paragraph for market situation is telling me who's in it, who's leading it, and the size of it. That's it. The second half is telling me what those who are in it, the competitors, what their weaknesses are. I'm not so concerned about their strengths. I want to know what their weaknesses are and what our opportunities are. Okay? You're identifying that. And then in the recommendations, you're going to say, boom, 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 boom. All right? You don't even have to creatively write in your recommendations. It's all right there for you. You just simply go down that list that you created in the previous paragraph. You follow? All right. Do a good job in your bibliographies. Okay? So far, I'm quite impressed with this class, and I'm very happy with this process. When I started out teaching this, we started out with like 6 of these, writing 6. Not doing much else, just writing these case studies. Well, I think that's okay, but I wanted to introduce you to other things as well, all right? The Harvard Business case studies were really important. I think structural analysis was important for you. Okay, so I hope it worked out. If there's any recommendations you have, email them to me. The evals are open now. Hopefully I've been okay to you. I think we've had a good class. Let me know if you guys have questions. All right, I'm here to help you. Talk to you later.